Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, I don't know her name. She didn't give her name. And I don't see a handle like, TikTok handle. But what she's saying here is important. She put this video out as a PSA, public service announcement, okay? And when she spoke, it reminded me of Albert John and what they said about him after the pathologist did their autopsy, and they inspected his body, and they said that he was rotten from the inside out. His genital areas and inside him was rotting. Now I'm wondering if he may have been on this diabetic medicine that starts with a J. I looked it up online. I don't know why she could not give the name of the medicine, but it's on Google. If you do a search of a diabetic medicine that starts with the letter J, and she says it has someone dancing, I'll let you listen to her. But was Albert John on a diabetic medicine? Because maybe instead, well, maybe along with the family looking to find out who may have inflicted blows on him, they could also check to see if he was on this particular medicine, diabetic. Did Albert John have diabetes? Was he diabetic? A lot of people in Barbados are diabetic. Okay, it's a diabetic nation. So maybe if the family is hearing me, they can watch this video and see if they can talk to the pharmacist who prescribed the diabetic medicine, or if other people in Barbados are taking this particular medicine for their diabetes. It's something for you to look out for. I'm a blogger, so when I see things like this, I feel compelled to share with you. Okay, so it's a PSA announcement. Her father died. He was on some other medicine, and they took him off and put him on the J medicine, and he rotted from the inside. Okay, similar to what we heard about Albert John. So let you listen to her.
PSA for anybody who takes diabetic medication. My father passed away this week. It was caused by his diabetic medication. He was on metformin for years and years and years. He had no issues with his metformin. This last year, his doctor changed him over to a new medication that's out, starts with a J. I'm sure you've seen the lady singing and dancing. And one of the side effects to this medication is called Fournier's disease. It is a flesh-eating bacteria, gangrene, that eats you from your genitals inside out. By the time that you see
when she's saying gangrene, that's also something they found in Albert John. Listen very carefully. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's pretty much too late. Most people who get it pass away. I have been doing some research on it over the last couple of days, and there are class action lawsuits out there, but don't wait. Don't wait. One of the first side effects is a yeast infection, and most men don't watch for yeast infections. Hell, most women don't watch for yeast infections, but men really don't. So do yourself a favor. If you or someone you know is taking diabetic medication that starts with a J and has a singing and dancing commercial, please talk to your doctor about Foreigners, because once you know you have it, it's too late.
Okay, that's it. Okay, I don't want to start it over.
PSA for anybody who takes diabetic.
Yeah, stop it. Yeah, so there you go. This is something that Barbadians may want to know. It starts with a J. If you go on Google and you put in diabetic medication starts with a J, it should come up. Maybe it's that one that she's talking about. For some reason, she didn't give the name. For some reason, maybe she doesn't want to be sued, and because she didn't want to give the name, I'm not going to give the name either. If you are diabetic and you have been switched to this particular medication that she's talking about, the one that you may show up, you may present with a bacterial, did she say bacterial yeast infection? Listen, you can replay this, but listen carefully to when she says that her father had like gangrene and he rotted from the inside, his genital areas, blah blah. That's the same thing they said about Albert John. Same thing, same scenario. So people in Barbados, his family, look at the medication, and sometimes, if I don't know if they will have I don't know how they would do it, but if it's in Barbados and it's a class action suit, maybe you can put your names in on that class action suit. But it's something to look at. It's something to look at. There may be more deep pockets in the pharmaceutical area than the person who beat him up, or you can do both. You can at least, this is another angle. This is another option. Information. I love it. Information is key. Information is key. Okay. This is Sherry Veronica.